Hey, what's going on, folks? My name's Gray, this is Consoletronix, and you can probably just make out that's not a ghost you just saw on the left hand side of the screen. That was me leaving the frame. Can't stand the sight of blood, me, and there's plenty of that in this game. Oh no, I've come back. Yeah, easy. Because if any of you have seen my last couple of videos, like K-On! And Afro Samurai, it was just bare button bashing. But that all ends in this video, because when it comes to Splatterhouse 2, I am a master. Yeah, the Splatterhouse franchise, it's been around for a while actually. Late 80s I think it came out in the arcades by Namco. It was ported most famously to the PC Engine. The Famicom/NES would also get a very different release. But yeah, Splatterhouse 2, this is a Sega Megadrive original. There would be a third in the series, but I believe that one was only released in Japan and America. Didn't see light of day in Europe, but we were used to things like that. I certainly didn't lose any sleep over that. Mind you, it is a great game though. Well, its opening certainly drags on a bit, doesn't it? Now, back in the early 90s, I think around about 92 when this game was first released, hardcore gamers such as myself got very, very excited. Unfortunately, upon release, the reviews were less than glowing. Sega Power famously only gave this game something like 50-odd%, said it wasn't worth buying. Now, the popular Sega magazine over here in the UK, Sega Force, they gave it a much better review, but they still mentioned the same criticisms. Lack of moves, lack of challenge. Now, while I agree with all of those sentiments, this is a very limited game. It is also one of the most fun and playable games I've ever played in the Megadrive. There's just something about it you can't quite put your finger on, you just can't describe. Hopefully it will come across in this video, but there's just that certain magic about playing this game. Can't tell you what it is that I just love about it. Plus, as a big horror movie fan, even back then as a kid, you know, getting them old horror movies, the old band movies, the video nasties, getting them on pirate, old grainy VHS tapes. Who remembers them things, man? Going back a bit now. That's one of the reasons why I love this game. A bit of reminiscing, you know what I mean? No need to adjust your computer, folks, I'm still here. I just wanted to keep quiet for that scene. One of a number of notable scenes in the game. Just adds to the overall atmosphere of it. That's the first boss being dispatched with. And you get these little sort of cutscenes here, I suppose you could call them, between each and every level. Just move the story along a bit. But like I say, it's all about the atmosphere, and it certainly adds to it. Yeah, this level's a bit of a pain. Like I said, if you know the patterns, you can go through this game without being touched even once, and I've done that on a few occasions. It's been a little while since I played this. I had a bash in the first few levels this morning, but I thought, what the hell, I'll dive straight into it, see how far I can get. I'm not going to play through the whole game. Just get through the first few levels. Show it off at its best. Missed him. As you can see here, one's dropping from the left, knock them out of the way. One's dropping from the right. One jumps short, one jumps long. Music wise, there is some decent music in this game, just not enough of it. Like I said, when the reviews for this game first came out, it made me think twice about buying it. I eventually picked it up some weeks after its release here in the UK. And I have to say, I loved it then, I love it now. I don't think it would be fair to describe this game as a guilty pleasure. It's too good for that. I think one of the reasons why it came in for such harsh treatment by the video gaming press back then was simply the fact that they reckon it wasn't worth, you know, the $39.99 it would have originally retailed for. And that brings me on to another point actually. People that I know, that they know I've got the gaming channel, you know, they sometimes ask me, they say, you know, how much should they pay for a certain game? And, you know, I tell them, if you're talking about retro, if you're talking about like 8 and 16-bit, you know, and you want to try some of these games, maybe you've never heard of them, or more likely you probably have heard of them but have never seen them up and running or something, I tell them, don't even bother trying to go out and buy them. Just, you know, you got a computer at home, just emulate them. I mean, take Splatterhouse 2 as an example. Do I think it's worth the kind of money that you see it going for on eBay? No, of course it's not. Now, I know there's people on YouTube, you know, they'll tell you that emulation is the work of the devil, and, you know, you should all go out and buy the games, you know, these old antique video games. But truth be told, if you just want to play quality games, I mean, emulation should be encouraged, especially amongst, you know, the younger generation, those that didn't grow up playing it. You know, there's plenty of youngsters out there who've got like respect for retro because, you know, their older brothers or sisters had Megadrives or Super Nintendos or something. But I mean, you know, if you truly want to keep retro alive, it's got to be through emulation. You can't expect to charge kids who've got no like nostalgia. And it's nostalgia for a lot of us that we go out and we collect for these systems. Because like me, when I was reading all these video game magazines, you know, before the internet came along, it was my only way of seeing what games were out there. And, you know, as a kid I dreamed of playing every single video game ever created. Of course it's not possible. I mean, you look at my collection now, I mean, probably more than half of the games are worthless. Games you pick up for, you know, 20-30p in a jumble sale or a charity shop, you know. But I mean, I'm a gamer and a collector. I don't mind having, you know, duplicate copies of games or games I know I'll never play. You know, as long as I don't pay too much for them. If I buy a game for a lot of money, that game is getting played, you better believe that. But, you know, just having games lying around on the shelf or whatever, I ain't got a problem with that. That's the collector in me. But, you know, I'm a gamer as well. I do play all the games I got as much as possible. And now that I got that off my chest, we come back to the game itself. Yeah, now on this level, those eagle-eyed amongst you who saw me taking out that last boss may have noticed that I had one heart when I went in there, but I finished up with 4 of them. Yeah, he did catch me, unfortunately. I just needed to hit him one more time, but he was a little bit quicker than I was expecting. Yeah, I had to cut that bit out. Still, it's all good. We come on to the next level. The flying piranha fish or whatever the hell they are now. These are the only real things of concern on this level. But a quick jumping backwards back kick or punch. Oh, bloody hell. And they're all taken care of. And one other move I didn't mention is you do have a sliding move. Just a little jump forward, press it down towards an attack. Gotta be careful timing it though. Now we come to my favourite boss in the game actually. Yeah, I can't actually remember how this goes. Gotta get rid of these scissors first, and remember them, you don't want them, it's the chainsaw you want, so just wait for it to drop. Yeah, give it a couple of hits, and it's yours. Now weapons in this game, there's quite a few weapons in this game. Unfortunately, you can't take them onto the next level with you. So, you know, you got to make most of them while you have them. Yeah, don't know what these things are supposed to be. I always thought they were babies. I assume they probably are. Yeah, couple of hits. They're not difficult. Like everything else in this game, once you've got the pattern down, it's very, very simple. They do the green projectile vomit thing. Just gotta keep your eye out for that. Yeah, just get that last one. Just get the last one. Oh, bloody hell, I've only got one heart left. Don't want to die on this boss. I've got a reputation to uphold. Oh, no, we're coming on to his final form now. Yep, don't even know what the hell that thing's supposed to be. All I know is whenever I see it, I give it a beating. It's never actually hit me. I don't even know if it's got any attacks. That's a nice touch, I like that. It's the house. Now this level is a pretty straightforward one. As you can see, it's a forced scrolling level, this one. You've got the thing on the left chasing you, will be coming into screen any minute. There he is, exactly on cue. The only trick you've got to remember on this level is try as much as possible to stay in the center of the screen, because some of the enemies that come charging in from the right, as you see just there, some of them can be quite quick and they can catch you out easy enough. I've got me ore in my hands now, and I'm going to knock these guys for 6. Straight into the river with them. Oh, also, before I forget, because I very nearly just did, yeah, a lot of people out there should be aware of the Splatterhouse remake for Xbox 360 and PS3. Well, unfortunately, I can't give my professional opinion on that because I haven't played it yet. But I'm looking to pick up a copy in the very, very near future, so, you know, never know, I might make a video on that one as well. Now, this level, you've got the easy way and you've got the short way. So I've chosen the short way by ducking down that hole and coming down here to fight the zombies. Because up top you got ghosts. The ghosts that like to surround you and mess up your control pad by when you tap right, sending your character left kind of thing. Yeah, I like that. Chuck the man's head at him and break him in two. Yeah, the only thing you got to remember about these zombies is they take 2 hits and you can get a dozen of them on the screen at one time, as you can see that right now. Not difficult, just got to be careful. The spikes on the floor, they don't come in any sort of pattern either. They're all over the place. But like I say, this is the shortest route. Grab that man's face off the floor and dash at him, and we're done. Now, like I said, there is one boss that always used to give me problems, and we're coming up to him right now. So I'm going to give you a bit of a masterclass on how to beat this guy. As you can see, hit him and hit him lots. But yeah, he's got that kind of whole Jeff Goldblum the Fly thing going on there. But basically, he's going to come towards you, and see what I mean? If you get too close to him, he jumps backwards and slides across the floor. What you got to do is you got to get your hit in first. He'll still do the slide move, but you can jump over it then. Best trick to do is actually take a step forward before you jump, like so. Yeah, should only take 5 or 6 hits. Right, watch this now. Boom. Wait for him to make the move towards you, then you punch him. Easier said than done, I know. But I thought that shot would have killed him actually. Oh, there we go. Now the fun's only just beginning because he goes on to his second form. We've had the fly, now we get the spider. Yeah, now this one can prove to be a little bit tricky. Basically, you've got to move towards him before he'll do anything. So as you can see, look, he'll come scurrying across the floor, you get a kick in, then you've got to move backwards because his second move is a jump attack. So you need to move backwards, get yourself in position, then hit him. Yeah. See, that wasn't too hard now, was it? We get a lot of satisfaction seeing that guy die. We come to stage 5. But I think I'll call it time here. Don't want this video to go on for too long. So there you have it, folks. Before I go, I will show you the lightning effect. Boom, now that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? Splatterhouse 2 on Sega Megadrive / Genesis. And as a big hand comes crawling across the floor, only time for me to say thank you for watching.